up against with Patrick coming out with Abzan. So, not the Death Shadow style or anything like that. I believe it's just kind of Abzan style, but we can get confirmation as we kind of move into this match here. Now, the Abzan lists do have those hand disruption ability, Inquisition, Thought Seize, things like that. That can strip away those counter spells. That can strip away some of those creatures and leave Jacob kind of floundering to find lands and stuff like that, or you know, floundering with only lands could be. So we're gonna have to see how things work out for this match in particular here. You know, I don't know if Patrick knows Jacob and knows what he's playing against yet, but it'll become quite clear, just like it was last time. It's like, all right, Tron lands, cool. No spheres, no stars. All right, this is kind of looking a little bit fishy. What's going on here? Oh, there's an island. Okay, I know exactly what you're doing here. And we see at least one Tron piece, 2 islands. Jacob seems fine with it. Patrick, on the other hand, says, no, this is not where I want to be. But you notice Jacob is also going to be battling against another 3-color deck. So Sundering Titan works out great. So we're going to be having Patrick drop down to 6 here. So, you guys excited for the upcoming changes to Magic? I don't know if we've had a chance to do this whole discussion thing on stream yet, that we're going to be having pirates, we're going to be having dinosaurs. I'm so excited. Going to be trying to make a tribal dinosaur deck at some point. You know, who's not pumped for that? Then we're going to be seeing the blocks are going to be, or the sets for the blocks are now going to be much larger, better for drafting. Things are picking up. I'm liking it. And whoa, 3 treasure mages. Looks like Patrick is. Ooh, that seems like a lot of lands, but Shambling Vent tapped and will pass. Island pass. Yep, kind of classic with the Siege Rhino in there. And we will be seeing a fetch, most likely into a shock, dropping him to 17. Yeah, we got to see, like, there's nobles in here. Like, this is a sweet version of Abzan. A little bit older, classic style. Grimflare. And he'll pass. Map, pass. So now you're either thinking, okay, this is a clear, you know, budget list or something like that, or this is Mono Blue Tron. And he'll have access to 2 Tron pieces, essentially. So we'll see how things work out for him here. Alright, Grimflare dealing some damage. He's going to decide if he wants to throw anything into his graveyard. We'll throw that Lingering Souls in there, which is great. And what lore do pirates and dinosaurs have in the Magic the Gathering universe? Oh, nice abrupt decay there. That was awesome. I do know that Vraska, who was the black-green planeswalker from Ravnica, Return to Ravnica era, is a pirate, which is sweet. Oh, look, Brett's already got it. Alright, Treasure Mage going to come down, and he's going to be finding that Wormcoil. I mean, I think I remember reading it's like, like the road to Eldorado, I want to say Eldorazi, where they're going to some area where there's like a bunch of gold and or something like that, and they're trying to, you know, gather up as pirates do, and they stumble across all these dinosaurs that are there. or something. I don't know. Well, it's like, personally, it sounds like Wizards is shooting for the moon. Whether or not it will be any good is what we will find out. I don't know. At the same time, it's... Hearthstone was able to do it. Like, they had pirates. They're dinosaurs right now. Dinosaurs are sweet. Like, I'd want more dinosaurs as Magic stuff. Pirate sounds like a sweet thing. I'd be interested to see how things work out. Maybe we'll have a sweet pirate ship that you can crew, right? Maybe we'll see cross set mechanics going on there. But we do see these guys trade off. Goyf's going to follow it up after combat there. Let's see if the players grab the Tarmodice. If not, we're going to be not happy. Oh, yes! They're getting it set up, determining exactly what it is. And there are artifact, land, sorcery, instance, creature, 5/6. And so he'll take 5, go to 13, try to cast Lingering Souls, and that will be countered. They better be crewing pirate ships. And this is that card that I don't know what it does. But he finds an artifact, I believe. Whatever it is. Yes. Alright, untap. Now there's 2 Lingering Souls in the graveyard that... Oh! Siege Rhino! It says you go to 10, and you go to 5. And we're going to scoop it up. Patrick just kind of having more efficient creatures and having a lot more board presence that Jacob not really able to deal with there. But let's take a look at sideboards here. So we got to see a little bit of Jacob's side. Fencer's Journal, Omen Machine, Gather Specimens, Squelch, Surgical Extraction, Negate, Batter Skull, Mindbreak Trap, Pact of Negation, Wipe Away, Cyclonic Rift, Orbs of Warding, Perilous Vault, Relic of Progenitus. Again, like the Relic, I like the Rift, I like Batter Skull coming in. Orbs of Warding gives you Hexproof. No, maybe you can make an argument for that. So, Fabricate. Search your library for an artifact card reveal and put it into your hand. Shuffle your library. Nice, honest card. Yeah. Over on Patrick's side, we've got 1 Scavenging Moon, 1 Abrupt Decay, 2 Nihil Spellbomb, 1 Thrun the Last Troll, 1 Dromoka's Command, 1 Golgari Charm, 2 Collective Brutality, 2 Fulminator Mage, 2 Maelstrom Pulse, 1 Damnation, and 1 Blood Baron of Viscopa. Sweet. I mean, it helps when you are kind of a big old Abzan style of play here. So definitely the Fulminators are coming in here. We saw the Thrun coming in. I also don't mind the Blood Baron. The lifelink is nice as an option to be able to come in. You know, maybe... No, like maybe a Collective Brutality. Like, there are some instances in sorceries in Jacob's hand that you might want to strip away, but you are going to have those Thought Seizes and stuff like that. It looks like he's got some main board, kind of debating on how he wants to go about stripping out cards here. I think it's easier to get rid of Inquisitions over Thoughtseize, because you're guaranteed to hit anything with it. I think if you're going to run blue, the blue-green style is the way to go. I'm a fan of the blue-green style personally. That's what I ran. I tried mono blue for a while, and then it was like, nah, blue-green. This is the fun way to go about it. So players will be stuff. Oh, actually, I almost forgot about it. Let's update our. Boom, Patrick in the lead 1-0. All right. Getting things going. Man, please. I'm trying to think, was there any other like crazy announcements or stuff going on that have gone on since last week when we saw you guys? E3, is there anything cool from E3 that you guys were excited about? I'm excited for the 4K Minecraft stuff because, you know, I'm a little kid and I like playing little kid games like that. No, Minecraft's sweet though. But got some sweet stuff coming up from Magic this year. Hadn't really looked too much into the E3 stuff, but I know there's some people that were following it and keep an eye on different games and stuff going on. Alright, getting ready for Game 2, guys. Both players are shuffling up, making sure that they are feeling ready to go. Alright, let's hide these sideboards. Alright. Seems like a pretty good start. Tower pass. Alright. Okay. Blooming Marsh, Noble, pass turn. Do we have Natural Tron? Natural Tron? Nope, but we'll be hitting that Fabricate and finding an artifact. Finds the map. It says, yep, I'll be set up nicely so I can be all set up for Tron. And we do have access to a Liliana this turn. There's the Lily. Uptick. Please discard a card. Looks like, yeah, very quick to that. Gets rid of one of his robots. Plains, got plenty of lands here. Verdant Catacombs and pass. It says, here's my map. I'm just going to crack it immediately and play the land off of it. Wait a minute. Oh, alright. That works then. And we'll see Patrick fetch on the end step there. Going to 19. Overgrown Tomb, tapped. I mean, if Lily sticks around, it's going to get scary, but that Ulamog entering will be able to change things. Alright. Lingering Souls. Second Liliana. I do like that his lilies are signed, though. I'm a fan of you know, making your deck as stylized as possible, whether it's like expeditions or masterpieces or foils, signed cards, white border, whatever you want to do to make yours the way that you want it to be. Both are going to discard with the uptick to Lily. And Patrick going to go down to 17. Shambling Vent's going to put him back to 19 with that 2-3 lifelink. Alright, let's count our mana. Five, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, 9, 10. And yeah, there's the Ulamog cat says, hey, that Lily was cute. Liliana, sack a creature. There's the follow-up. Patrick not even worried. There's another Shambling Vent going to come down and pass on over. Jacob's feeling thirsty. Going to draw 3, discard 2 unless you discard an artifact. How did white border get snuck into the list of ways to pimp out your deck? More of like, you know, some people very much so dislike white borders, while other people are big fans of white borders. So I think, you know, if that's the way that you like to make your deck unique and stuff like that, I'm all for it. Have you met Nan? Alright, Shambling Vent. Actually, he should be at 16 now, because that's 2 attacks. And puts him to 21 after that life gain. I pretend that I haven't. Alright, doing some checking about the graveyard status here. Doing some checking here. Oh, yes. It's time. Promised End. Says, I would like to take your turn. Oh, nice. So he just says, hey, I would like to take your turn. I'm going to activate your Shambling Vents. Have you sacrifice a creature, and you're going to sacrifice that Shambling Vent. Aha, see? There is some sweet 7th edition and Portal 3 Kingdoms basic land art out there that only comes in white. Lingering Souls, and we're going to counter that. Alright. 13 damage. Puts him to 6. Follows it up with a Worm Coil. Pass. So now, like, a top deck Lily is not going to save him here. And we'll scoop it up. Tied up 1-1. I really like the Promised End in this deck. Alright, guys. Let's check those sideboards one more time here. Syncopate. X in a blue. Counter target spell unless its controller pays X. Alright. A lot of 1-0s from both players. See, Omen Machine is sweet, but I don't feel that it is necessary for this matchup because Patrick's got those creatures, he's got those planeswalkers that he could be able to bring in. So, like, I don't feel like it's really where he needs to be for this particular matchup. Patrick doing a double check through his sideboard, seeing if there's anything else that he can potentially bring in. I like gather specimens. I think that's sweet. I don't know if it's as great to be like, oh, well, I have a siege rhino. I have a goive. Well, I'm just learning what these cards do. Yeah, these are cards that you see them and you're like, what does that do again? I don't even know if I've ever seen that card. So, where you look at Patrick's list and you're like, okay, these are been around. They've seen play in a lot of different, green, black, X decks. All right. Let's go. Game 3. And 6 mana is a ton. Yeah. Like, it works out nicely against, like... Oh! Wallerman, thank you for the follow! Works out well against some other decks, like the last match where it was Jeskai Control, where he might be trying to cheat in Emrakul as well. So you can say, nope, I'll take that. Hashtag Mirror Breaker. Yep. Stuff like that works out nicely. So we see an Abrupt Decay coming down and breaking the map apart again. Ooh, Thoughtseize you. Oh, Emrakul, Sundering Titan, land. Looks like that's Venser's Journal there. Oh, you're right. I wrote 2 instead of 20. Alright, double checking. Says, yeah, I'm going to get rid of your draw spell because that's the only thing that you're going to be able to cast on this turn here. He's got a Platinum Angel in his deck, guys. I love it. KC Jonda, or some variation of that. Thank you so much for the follow. Glad you're liking the stream tonight. I know I'm riding the struggle bus trying to cast solo. Normally Brett is here to help me out, to make sure that I'm not making a fool of myself. But he'll be back for next week, guys. Don't you worry. Alright. Vet Shock. Siege Rhino. Ooh. Nice. Gains 3, loses 3. So back up to 18. And puts Jacob down to 17 there. We'll take 4 off of the Rhino coming at him. Goes to 13. Lily tries to come down. That's going to get hit with a Remand there. So Ascus will be following that up. Jacobs does not have Tron assembled. Kind of slow to get things going here. Here's 6 kind of come across. Drop down to 7. Lily is going to try to follow it up as well. Let's both discard a card. So Emrakul is going to get discarded for Jacob here. And he's going to say, hey, put that back in your hand. And I get to draw a card off him. Treasure Mage. Get Wormcoil here, looks like. More like Lightning Helix Rhino. Ha! Got him. Deal 3, gain 3. He does need upheaval. Upheaval's sweet. Alright. Let's go, he says. Block here. Take 4. Go to 3. Here's the follow-up from Lily. And there's the scoop. Extends the hand. Nice little handshake going on there. Like, he had the Emrakul, he had the Platinum Angel, stuff like that, but nothing that could really make it work. Alright. Got to see Mono Blue Tron twice, though. Round 1 and 2, which was awesome to see. But you saw, like, worked out quite well against the Jeskai control, while against Abzan, where it's like a little bit more efficient, mid-rangey, has more boots on the ground, threat-wise, much harder to deal with. So, what couldn't he kill Skoos first and swing lethal? Maybe? Maybe? I must have missed something. It's possible, though. That's why we always have Brett here to help keep me on track. So let's take a look at our points. 2 rounds down. We're going to try to just keep flying through tonight, so I don't have to sit here and try to flounder around too much. So round 3, we're going to be hopping in, seeing Julia versus Andrew, another one of our newer faces. I don't know. Abzan seems like a good matchup against Tron. So let's see Julia versus Andrew. Round 3. Julia's back, at least for tonight, guys.